All right, guys, what's up? Auburn YouTube. This is the dead period of this particular portion of the season. But I want to talk about the Auburn running back room really briefly, just to give you a synopsis of what you're going to be looking at coming into the 2021 season. As always, it's great to be an Auburn Tiger. War Eagle just wants you to go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Just get involved. There are some other Auburn content creators that I definitely rocks with. War Rapport for sure. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. As always, great to be an Auburn Tiger. War Eagle. All right, so the most experienced running back for Auburn coming back is the Worm, Shaun Shivers, who has been a mainstay at Auburn. He did not hit the transfer portal, and he has a lot of talent. Here's the thing with Shaun Shivers that I would like to see. Now, I do see that the strength and conditioning coaches have put a little weight on Shaun Shivers. I don't really agree with that. I think he's a guy that needs to be kind of sort of at the weight rate that he was when he came to Auburn. I want to see a little bit more agility. I want to see a little bit more hip movement, especially to team up with the power that he brings to the table. Of course, we've seen the highlight reels back in 2018 where he broke that long game. Could have been a game-changing play for Auburn that was actually called back because of a holding penalty on the perimeter. Then he gets the running play, actually the winning touchdown in the Iron Bowl in 2019 where he knocked dude's helmet off. You know, I really think Shaun Shivers can be a dynamic athlete if developed and groomed properly to be that kind of guy. Do I think he will be that guy? It's possible. Because there's a good chance, we got Tank Bigsby. He's a starter, period. Now there's a situation where you got to battle for the second point of contact with Auburn as far as who's going to be the number 2 back. And I think that's Shaun Shivers hands down. I mean, Shaun Shivers has hung in there. Shaun Shivers has an elitist type talent athletic-wise, but it has to be channeled properly. I'm looking at a situation where, I don't think Brian Harsin and Mike Bobo has this type of offense. But I'm looking at the way Auburn utilized running backs in 2010 and 2013, where you had your starting running back. Of course, it's going to be Tank Bigsby. And then you have that utilization type running back, kind of like what you had in Corey Grant in 2013, kind of like what you had in Ontario McCaleb in 2010. I think that could easily be the spot for Shaun Shivers. I really like this guy. And I really like his tenacity. And I really like the fact that he loves Auburn. Because he could have left. Along with the other guys that left. DJ Williams left, going to Florida State. Harold Joyner, who I really think would have been a nice keep, goes to Michigan State. What's going to be real bad is when you see Harold Joyner shine at Michigan State when we could have had the utilization of talent at Auburn. But that's another program. That's another video for another time. What does the Auburn running back room look like? When you look at what Auburn has coming up in the 2021 season, you got to have what Auburn kind of sort of has. You got Tank Bigsby. You have Shaun Shivers. You have Devin Barrett, who actually has been kind of, position changing all over the place. Now he's back at his original position at running back. You got Jarquez Hunter, who's going to be in the mix from Mississippi and will have access to training and also strength and condition. I think this is a guy, especially with his physique, really could be a nice addition to the Auburn football running back room. And another thing, we talked about Bo Nix in an early video. I think Bo Nix also can contribute to the running game because he's a good runner. And if they can incorporate him where he can get about 50 to 60 yards per game, I think that will be good for the Auburn Tigers. But Shaun Shivers, look out for him. I want to see him in that utilization spot to where he can keep defenses off balance more consistently than he did in the other era. And I think we may be on to something. Go ahead and like the video, comment, and subscribe. The worm is coming back. As always, great to be an Auburn Tiger, War Eagle.